What are some of the spiritual benefits that we can get from being a vegetarian?
I'm glad you ask in this manner, because that means you only concentrate or care about spiritual benefit. Most people would care for health, diet, and figure, when they talk about vegetarian diet. The spiritual aspect of vegetarian diet is very clear. Non-violence. Thou shalt not kill. When God said to us, thou shalt not kill, He did not say human beings. He said all beings. Didn't He say that He made all the animals to befriend us, to be helpers to us? And didn't He put all the animals in our care? He said, take care of them, rule over them. And when you rule over your subjects, do you kill your subjects and eat them and become the only king? No one else is there. Yeah. So now you understand, when God says that, we must do it anyhow. No need to question Him. He says very clearly, but who understands God? Except God. So now we have to become God in order to understand God. I invite you to be God-like again. Be yourself. Be no one else. To meditate on God doesn't mean you worship God. It means you be God. You realize that you and God are one. I and my Father are one. Didn't Jesus say so? And if He say He and His Father are one, we and His Father also are one, because we are also the children of God. And He say what He does, we can do even better. So we might be even better than God. Who knows? Why worship God when we don't know anything about God? Why so blind faith? We must know first what we worship. Just like you must know who is the girl you're going to marry before you marry her. Nowadays it's modern. We don't marry by blind date anymore. So why should we worship God in our blind faith? We have the right to demand God to appear, to make Himself known to us. We have the right to choose which God we like to follow. So now, you see, it is very clear in the Bible that we should be vegetarian. And by all scientific reason, we should be vegetarian. And by all health reason, we should be again vegetarian. And by all economical reasons, we should be vegetarian. And by all compassionate reason, we should be vegetarian. And by saving the world slogan and spirit, we should be vegetarian. It is stated in some research that if the people in West America would eat vegetarian once a week, we would save 60 million people every year. So be a hero, be vegetarian, by all reasons.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, reduce type 2 diabetes, prevent stroke conditions, reverse atherosclerosis, reduce heart disease risk 50%, reduce heart surgery risk 80%, prevent many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increase life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, conserve up to 70% clean water, save over 70% of the Amazonian rainforest from clearance for animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3,433 million hectares of land annually. Free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply. Consume 2/3 less fossil fuels than those used for meat production. Reduce pollution from untreated animal waste. Maintain cleaner air. Save 4.5 tons of emissions per US household per year. Stop 80% of global warming. Plus more. Save your life. Be veg, go green.
Reoccurring patterns in personal development, like a pattern of jealousy or resentment that gets in your way, and how you just move through those and let go of them.
It's difficult. Well, jealousy is normal. It's normal behavior. Just that we should not let it rule over us and make us become miserable and make us become cruel. It's a sign that we are not loving ourselves enough, or that we are loving the wrong person, or that our love is not yet under control. Okay? It's also a sign that our feeling is still very raw, and that we are still alive. So be happy. When you're dead, then you finish with jealousy, not before. Well, when somebody nips you and you feel pains, you don't need to give an anesthetic injection into that part to stop the pain. Just know that pains. If you can, stop the cause of the pain, but not to make your body deaden in order not to feel the pain anymore. That's bad. If you couldn't stop the pain, the cause of the pain, then accept it. And be happy that your body is still alive. It's still flexible. Is that right? When some doctor wants to test your reflex, he will put a hammer on your knees, and if it jumps, it's good. Fancy if it doesn't jump. So now, the sea doesn't have waves by itself, but the sea has waves by the rotation of the earth and by the winds.